Hello everybody and welcome back. We are going into our fourth game out of 5. We've just seen an explosive game between FM Esports and QB on Cobble, where FM Esports became the first UK team to actually take a round, to actually win a map. They won 16-3 very convincingly. Great play from them. Now we come on to Endpoint, another UK team, taking on 5Frags, another Russian team. Can Endpoint make this 2 in a row for us? Or will we give the Russians another? We played 5 games against the Russian teams yesterday. We've had 3 so far today. This will be the 4th. Currently we stand at 7 for 1. So 7 Russian wins, 1 UK win. But we did have some really cool information come through. And let me just confirm exactly what was said for you guys. So, just so you guys know, the UK teams have decided, because they get a bit of money for this in terms of prize pool, because obviously FM just won a map. That's how it works for this tournament, so for the nations. The UK teams have decided any wins that the UK teams had, any prize money they get at the end, will be split 3 ways between all the teams. Obviously, they're not going to win tons because they haven't done particularly well. But I think that's very sportsmanship, very nation-like, very positive and very nice to hear. So, if Endpoint can win another map here, they boost their chances of getting a bit more dollar. Anyway, we're in the knife round. Endpoint, okay, they played 5Frags yesterday, and the scoreline was 16-8, 2 5Frags on overpass. Endpoint pretty much got dominated. They tried to fight back a little bit, but it didn't work in their favour. They had a tough time. Now, they're on Mirage. Now, Mirage is a map that a lot of UK teams are very good at. And if they can win this knife round, choose the side they want to start on, go from there. I'm thinking we might actually have a good chance here. This could happen. And also, in my opinion, nothing wrong with 5Frags, but I think 5Frags is the weakest Russian team. I don't think they're the strongest Russian team here. So basically, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Endpoint gets to choose their side. They'll most likely be staying, yep, but we'll choose CT. But the main thing here is we could go and actually get 3 maps back from this. 7 for 3 is not as bad as 7-1 that it currently is at. You never know. We don't know how it's going to pan out. I didn't delete the messages. That's Nightbot. Nightbot does this automatically. If you put something horrible in there, Nightbot will spam you back. He will mess you up. Anyway, focus is on the game. Endpoint on the CT side. 5Frags on the T. Oh, we're looking like a 2-player fast rush here. Mighty Max gets 1, but Koshak does take him down, so just a straight return frag. Imi onto Koshak. Fenzor then with Imi. And it's all happening towards the B-bomb side, but they're not actually fully in it yet. Oh, nicely done by Fed9. Keats gets taken down as well. One v 2. He's literally dancing around here. If he pulls this off, this would be huge. He's only got 28 health left. He's taken 2 down already. Oh! 26 health left on Fenzor. Can Keats do it? 13 health, 10 health. 1 shot, and Fenzor does it with a nice little headshot with the USP. I think Lolzor, I think the reason you got spammed is because you typed so many messages at once. Try keeping them in 1 sentence line. But yes, all the players are getting the same money. It's all being evenly split. It's sharing, is caring, and all that jazz. Very interesting from Endpoint here. We've got Imi and Mighty Max, both with scouts in hands. 5Frags obviously taking the pistol round. Oh, and Imi's poked out straight away. Now, Koshak should have heard that. And Mighty Max gets a headshot with that scout straight away, getting 1 kill. Oh, Velox isn't sure if he was going to push then or not. He's got the nade. Did he just... Oh, I thought he naded himself then. That looked very scary. Still, 1 down from each side. Velox is taking a lot of damage. Mighty Max backs him up, though, with that scout. And, oh, Keats is going to be able to pick it up as well. So, going to be able to reuse these scouts, run around. One-man advantage for the CT side, who were currently not on the eco, because obviously they got scouts, but they were saving. They weren't going full buy. And it looks like 5Frags have changed tacks. They're going to try head towards this A bomb site, but they could be in for a spot above her because both scouts are very close. It's the waiting game at current. 5Frags desperately trying to get a pick. No one's quite gone for it. 5Frags actually got inside the bomb site. And Fed's going to go for the plant. Oh, nicely done by Almaza. Takes down SEO. Keats goes down as well. 2 members left alive for Endpoint. They went to plant the bomb, but just came off the back of it. Very nice. Fed9 does take off Mighty Max. Almaza finishes it off. And although most of 5Frags had low health, they finally managed to close out the round. Not a bad investment from Endpoint. Gave them a good chance, but they couldn't make the most of it. Endpoint, they've got to try to keep this UK pride up. So far, only one UK team has won a map. But ooh, Mighty Max sees everyone up top there, runs away. He said, "Yeah, I'm not here to play. I'm gonna duck out of this." Koshak once again going a little bit aggressive, and he just literally landed on someone, but still manages to get the kill. Heavily beaten down to 36 health. Almaza gets rid of Imi as well. Koshak goes for the second, cleaned out the whole B bomb site. The bomb will now make its way round. And it is not looking too good that time because no players from Endpoint seem to have a chance of knowing what was going on or what they could even do. 3-0 in favour of 5Frags. Endpoint now with the weapons in hand. Keats got the AWP and he's going to have to make it work for him. There's no AWP up on the 5Frags team though, so that could be interesting, especially for mid-control, which is incredibly important on this map. To be on who gets that first and all-important pick. Mighty Max goes down. So 5Frags have the one-man advantage straight off the bat. Velox is just doing the spot check constantly, over and over again. Trying to see if we can get any information. Fenzal's got himself pushed up quite high, but Almaza just runs in, takes away SEO's head. Keats finally does reply, but he's going to go down as well. And Koshak's going to use this as a chance to push him with the bomb as the rest of the CTs rotate. 5Frags aren't taking any chances here, and they're playing it very smart. Oh, wow. Almaza pretty much in CT spawn. Oh, and Velox wasn't expecting that. Orb shot to the back. Imi though, straight away with a reply. He knew what was going on. He knew where that was. Imi's the only person left now. Tries to pick up the AWP to run away and save it. But Koshak's hot on his trail with that AK-47 in hand. And 4 very fast consecutive rounds here for 5Frags. And to be fair, Endpoint didn't really put up much of a challenge for the first buy round. Still to play for, but you've got to try a bit harder than that. You've got to push a little bit harder than that. Especially if you want to beat 5Frags. 5Frags sticking with what they've got. One Galil up. The rest of them got AK-47s. Velox is listening closely. He knows. Ooh, he just caught the top of Fenzal's head. Didn't go for the shot. Did Fenzal see him though? And Fenzal straight on top of him. But the CTs are coming round. And they're actually going to run into Fed9. Will he? Yeah, he's heard this. But he goes down. Huge shot from Imi. He body flew when he got his head tapped off there. They've now grabbed themselves an AK-47. But that bomb... The bomb is towards T-spawn. I wouldn't be going to B if I was them right now. Literally 5Frags are all over the map, not giving them a single chance. SEO's the last man to go down, and Endpoint were just picked off from every direction. One terrorist just going on his own, just enjoying life. (5-0) already in favour of Endpoint on the T side here on Mirage. SEO though opening up the round as he needed to. Takes down Fed9. But the rest of them... Oh, Imi as well. Imi getting 2. Can he make it a 3rd? Yes, he does. Fantastic work from Imi. The terrorists literally have no choice whatsoever. And SEO comes in with the final frag there. And they rushed into that A bomb site. And I don't think they'll be doing that again anytime soon. Keats has got his AWP in hand. The rest of them have got M4s. Imi's picked up an AK-47 after a huge spray down round. And finally, Endpoint have got themselves on the board. And they're not letting 5Frags take it with a whitewash, that's for sure. Now you probably see 5Frags take their much more slower play now. Given the fact that as soon as they rushed, it went pretty bad for them. Endpoint playing it quite aggressively on A. Oh wow, Almaza does end up getting taken down, but he gets a nice shot onto SEO, poked round straight to the head. Trade for trade there in the A bomb site. And it goes back to a slower pace. The waiting game. Who's going to make the next wrong move? Vadim's got that AWP up on his hand for the T side, but it's not close enough to meet Keats just yet. We're not going to see a battle between them two. Velox providing smoke cover for the terrorists. I'm not sure as to what the advantage of that is, but he might have a trick up his sleeve. Okay, so he's pushing a bit deeper, but surely they're going to check it. Keats actually gets the kill onto Fenzor, and yes, Velox will pay the price. They're going to go onto this B bomb site now. They've got the bomb in hand. Vadim's going to be able to get himself in a very nice position as well, because there's literally no other defense here. And Mighty Max is going to be coming around that way, so Vadim's literally going to be sat poised and ready. Keats goes down at the hands of Koshak. It's all up to Mighty Max, and, well, Vadim's most likely going to be the one to see him. So Mighty Max is most likely going for the save here. He's got a molly, he's got a flash. He's got a kit, but he's just listening. All the terrorists are actually exiting the same way, so he's probably going to be safe. And Mighty Max will live to fight another day, but once again, that's another round on the board for 5Frags, 6-1, extending their lead that little bit further. We will still get a buy out of the CT side here. But the terrorists got the money, got the weapons in hand. Keats got an AWP. But we haven't seen him go face to face with Vadim yet. 5Frags going quite fast down through the tunnel. Not going to poke up. Keats is ready for it. He's right on the corner with his AWP, so he's playing for that mid aggression, playing for that mid control. Velox just constantly... Velox loves this. He's just constantly checking. Now, is he going to use that same smoke and try to use it to his advantage? Or is he going to... Yeah, he's going to play it smart. He's going to play it a little bit different. Imi gets the first frag of the round, though. And oh my god, Koshak's managed to sneak all the way around. How has that been able to happen? Keats should have had that position on lockdown. Lets his teammate get shot in the back, but does come with a reply frag. One-man advantage for Endpoint. But they've got their work cut out for him, and Keats does manage to take down Vadim. 2 versus 4. Fed9 and Almas are the guys who are left, but they're heading towards this B bomb site. And it's only Velox that is there, and he's literally only got one flash. He's trying to bide his time. He's trying to stay alive. Did Fed9 see? Yeah, Fed9 saw him. He's been spotted. Nicely done by Velox. Can he get the second one as well? Can he keep this B defense up? His teammates have now come round and backed him up. And Velox gets the final kill. 2 rounds on the board for Endpoint. Nicely done by 5Frags, but I'm still very confused of how Koshak was able to get to where he got while Keats was just not looking at all. (6-2) is your current score. The T's can still buy up. Vadim's got his AWP back. Will he be challenging Keats though in that window room? Imi and Mighty Max have pushed out from the side of B as well. And Koshak manages to get Imi, so the early round score goes in favour of the T side. Fed9 picking up another kill onto Mighty Max, and there's only 3 members left alive for Endpoint. Endpoint in this middle game, they can't seem to hold it together. They were better when they allowed the T's to take mid control and let them actually walk towards them. Velox, though, ever so patient at B. He's just got to be so careful that they don't come around the side. And Fed9 rips off Keats' head. Didn't matter that he had an AWP. He went straight down. And Velox is going to be a bit of defending, but he's only got 9 health. He's got to be so careful. A nade will come in, and he will say Kobe as he goes down. Almaz's nade comes in and finishes him off. It's all up to SEO, who is in CT spawn. Not a bad position. Yep, and Koshak's going to change up. Nicely done. Fed9 finishes off with the final kill. 7-2, and Endpoint still on the back foot here. They managed to pick up a round, but then they lose, and then they pick up another round. Their economy's not that strong. Keats has picked up the scout though. They're on a very mixed buy here. Fenzor starting off as he means to continue on. Fed9 goes down the hands of Mighty Max. Keats gets one onto Fenzor as well. Vardim's on the quick reply. Amza onto Keats. So trade for trade as it is, but look, they're just walking away with it. 5Frags, huge shot from Vardim. Gets rid of Velox's head with that AWP just as he manages to get a kill. So there is a bit of damage being done to the economy of 5Frags every time. There's no like blowout rounds. But when it comes to the straight trades or the clutch rounds, Endpoint just can't close it out. 8-2 is your current score, and well, 5Frags looking very strong here. We're going to have a pistol round completely for Endpoint. No flashes, no smokes, no nades, no defusals. Let's see them mix it up a bit. I hate it when these teams sit there and they literally just... We've got pistols, we'll play on normal positions. Look, Velox is doing the same stuff he does every time. SEO, though, managed to get a kill. Fair play. But you've got to push out. You've got to take that risk. And Mighty Max, this is what I want to see. Someone going all the way around. Koshak's doing the damage. Fed9 as well gets one. But on these pistol rounds, if you're buying nothing, if you're not investing into it, just go gung-ho. Try something different. Catch them off guard. Try and make something of the round. Fed9's got no idea Velox is there. If Velox could poke out just in time, he might be able to at least grab himself a weapon. That's the best thing he can hope for at this stage. But Fed9 does finish off Velox. Nice few taps to his head. 9-2 is the score. They will be buying, but it's not going to be the most full buy possible. Now, utility is almost non-existent. No AWP either. SDO's had to opt for a FAMAS. Let's see what Endpoint can do. Endpoint just got to pull something a little bit special out of the bag. I think just the standard play is not working, so you've got to try something different. And Fed9 is looking to rip off Velox's head, who keeps doing the same jump every single time. Koshak gets the first kill though. SEO fast on the reply. Fenzor as well. It's all happening towards the A bomb site. 2 versus 3, still in favour of the 5Frags team. Mighty Max and Velox though, both alive, both on 100 health. They're just so split apart. They're both taking a bomb site each, and this is where 5Frags gain that full control, able to run a little bit of circles around them. Oh, Mighty Max onto Fenzor. Very nice there. So they've evened it up at 2-2, but still, whichever site they attack, Mighty Max is ever so close. He just can't afford to make any noise because he's in a good position. But he's got his back turned! Oh, and Fed9 finishes him off. So unlucky. 5Frags are just ninjaing their way in. Oh, nicely done by Velox. Huge headshot onto Vardim. It's now a 1v1. The bomb is down. And Velox has a bit of utility. The first flash goes out. But Fed9's got a molly, got a smoke, and got a flash. This is the difference. This is what I meant about having that utility. You need it to kind of take these clutch rounds. Velox is trying to pre-fire around corners. He looks a bit nervous. He's looking towards CT spawn. He's waiting for it. He's waiting up above. He's going to get shot in the back. And both times, the timing was just not on Endpoint's side. 10-2 in favour of 5Frags. And they are starting to run away with it. 8-round lead, and Endpoint just don't have the answer as such at the moment. Vadim opens up the round. Then it looks like we're going for a fast A, but this time it's working in the favour of 5Frags. They're straight in there, all guns blazing. Endpoint are dropping like flies. And it's all up to Velox, just with a deagle in hand and nothing else. He's taking damage, he's on 4 health. Oh, his goal is to get a gun at this stage. But Jesus, 4 health, and he's being wow, Fed9. What? Fed9 obviously thought, well, I didn't like my teammate anyway. Screw him. I'm going to shoot him in the back of the head. Boom. I bet he's going to be well happy with that. Velox goes down though. They chased around him. Left him like a lamb to the slaughter. He went to hell. Like Fed9's probably going to go to hell for killing his teammate, who's not going to be too happy with that. But here we go. It's 11 for 2. All the money is on the T side. They are looking very comfortable at the moment. 10k up on Koshak, 7k up on Fed9, 9k on Vadim. And we've got a double AWP setup as well from both sides. What a coincidence. Both have opted for the double AWP setup. One on Keats, one on Mighty Max, one on Vadim, one on Almza. Keats taking a very interesting position here as well, going through tunnel. Almza gets the first kill onto SEO. Imi's getting 2, but he is shut down eventually. Keats comes up from high, finishes off Fed9. Now that was a nice move by Keats. He managed to get the kill a little bit too late, but they've got a one-man advantage. They're on this A bomb site. Keats is checking very carefully. Oh, Vardim's got to be careful. The shot was fired by Mighty Max. Both AWPs are still up. Vardim's on his own. This could be Endpoint's chance to get back into the game. Nicely done by Mighty Max, and just from what we saw from Mighty Max with the AWP just then, maybe Keats should put it down and pick up the M4. Mighty Max should sit on the AWP for a little bit, or they can just keep running a double AWP setup. It is the last round of the half. But finally, Endpoint get another round on the board. It is not over just yet. (11-3) is your current score. And 5Frags. They've got a massive advantage. But it's still all to play for. This is the T side on Mirage. Endpoint have proven they can win some rounds, proven they've got some skills. They just need to refine what they're doing. Oh, and Mighty Max just misses out. Tries to follow Koshak with that AWP, but he just outdoes him with the jump through smoke. SEO though does get one onto Fenza. Velox is forced to fall back. Almza was fed up of his jumping games. And looks like 5Frags are going to try and get onto this B bomb site from every direction possible. But Imi, he's on point, he's waiting, he's ready. Look where 5Frags have got themselves. They've pretty much got full control of middle now. Endpoint haven't really got a choice on where to go. Nicely done. Velox takes down Almza's head. It's 2 versus 4. And Endpoint could be looking at getting this last round just when they need it. It's Fed9 versus... I'm sorry, it's Fed9 and Vadim versus 3 members of the Endpoint team. They're playing the slow waiting game. SEO and Vadim went face to face, but Vadim was miles away from his teammate. Fed9 goes down as well at the end, and, well, 11-4. Your first half is over and goes in favour of 5Frags with Endpoint picking it up. It was 11-2. They managed to bring their way back into this game. Got to be impressed with them at least for that. Overall though, 5Frags seems so dominant. It's almost like 5Frags just got a little bit complacent, a little bit thinking, okay, look, we're in a real good position. We're not too worried about this. But it does mean they've got to have an excellent CT side. Pistol round, incredibly important here for Endpoint. They've got to make this work for them. They need every round they get. They need to keep that momentum. The worst thing that can happen to them now is losing this pistol round and their heads going down. Let's see what they can bring to the table, how they're going to play it. Looks like a slow B to start off with. How are they going to split it off? Is anyone going to go downstairs? Imi's just falling back and waiting for the moment. A few shots have been fired, but I like how 5Frags are playing this. They've spotted Fed 9, is it? Yes, they have spotted him on the corner. He does get one. He can't get a second. Gets a second and it goes down. How did he get two? Finally, Endpoint are in the bomb site, but 5Frags, they managed to get 2 kills when they really shouldn't have been able to at that stage. And let's see how 5Frags are going to retake this bomb site. They're quick, straight on it. Mighty Max gets one, gets a second, tries to get a third, but Koshak does manage to finally reply. And huge work there from Mighty Max. And who was with him there at the beginning? It was Keats as well. So very, very fast round. But 5Frags, they almost heard the shots and just kind of allowed Endpoint to just have their fun. Take their win. Koshak's gone for the Scouts. Got a 5-7, P250, a Deagle, another 5-7 in play for 5Frags. And very fast round for Endpoint going straight to this B site again. Fenzel gets one, Vardem gets another. Oh my god, Vardem gets two as well. This is huge. This is on an eco round. And 5Frags are putting up the defense. There's only 2 members left alive for the CT side. And oh, Koshak comes in with a scout onto the bomb where he's on 2 health. Mighty Max is the only man left alive. And 5Frags have absolutely destroyed it. That scout was insane. 2 shots really helping out on 5Frags' win there. And 5Frags managed to win it 12-5. Endpoint can't quite make it work for him. Even when they had all the guns in hand, they rushed all gun-ho into B, and they got punished for it. Let's see if they take a slower and steadier approach. Mighty Max has already got up quite far. Vardem gets the first kill of the round though. He pushes out. Koshak gets one. Fed9 gets another. Velok's trying to fire back with that Tech 9, but they're all over him. And Almaza finally gets him down, only losing 1 member for the 5Frag side. And that is going to be a tricky situation for Endpoint. We're on 13-5. They can't really buy. We're seeing a P250 bought. The weapons are still all in the hands of the CTs, but they're being careful with it. They're not investing too heavily just yet. Koshak once again with that scout, just looking around. Imi has been scouted down to 18 health. Fenzel finally takes down Velox. They're having a little bit of a shoot off there in the kitchen. Oh, he's still pushing forward. Manages to do away with Keats at the same time. So Fenzel's actually saying, I'm taking the fight to you. I can't bother to wait anymore. Mighty Max has been spotted as well. The bomb is down and the CTs are all over it. But there's some of the T's coming behind. Vardem gets Imi. Mighty Max is still stuck away. He's the only one left. Does a nice bit of damage but can't quite get the kill. And Vardem finishes it off with a nice little headshot with a USP. 14-5 is your score. An Endpoint. They're now buying up. They haven't got any money for an AWP. It's all AKs across the board. Vardem's got his AWP. The rest of the team on 5Frags have got M4s. We're going for the double AWP setup for 5Frags as well. This is going to be so dangerous for Endpoint. Obviously, Endpoint do have the rifle advantage. But on a map like this, 2 AWPs is going to be devastating. Oh, and look at that perfect placement of the incendiary grenade. Doing a hell of a lot of damage. Mighty Max down on 28 health already. And it's forcing Endpoint to fall back. They're being pushed away. Fenzel gets the kill onto Imi. And this is exactly what Endpoint didn't want to happen. Not the start they wanted at all. They wanted to take that mid control. Going strong and confident, but it's all going against them. They still got some utility, but when they use this, they cannot hold back. They've got to push in, give it everything they've got, and go for it. Almas is waiting, looking up high, but he's not seeing anyone. Vardem takes a shot, misses his first one with the AWP, gets a second kill. And Koshak and Almas are clean up with the M4s, bring it to 15-5. And now, Endpoint have got to buy everything they can. It's potentially the last round of the half. They need to win this, otherwise they're going to be going out at 16-5. and giving Russia another round on the board. Endpoint pushing into A, but Vardem gets the first kill of the round. Imi goes down. Velox tries to push in, gets a nice kill, but he is flashed. Koshak manages to finish him off. And that's it. The rush is halted. It's all given up on momentum. They need to be pushing forward for it. Mighty Max does manage to get on with the UMP. He's going to pick up an AK as well, but there's no bomb planted just yet. And Fenzel's just there looking through the smoke. 3 versus 2. The bomb isn't down just yet. And Endpoint, I love what they're doing here. This is what you got to do. Something ballsy. Something different. Push round. Try catch them off guard. If they manage to get to B, the CTs aren't pushing forward. If they can get this bomb plant, this would be absolutely huge. And I would actually bet if they can get the bomb down, there's a good chance that Endpoint can take this round. Because the CTs will just not expect it. If Mighty Max gets in here and he can just spot Fenzel, he's going to be able to just dink it. Oh, look at that. Gets rid of him. Going to get the bomb down as well. The CTs are going to start moving towards him. But this is a fantastic situation for Endpoint to be in.
Bomb has been planted.
Third 9 jumping around. Vardem does manage to take down Keats. It's all up to Mighty Max. He's in a 2v1. He's in a good position. But oh, wow. Vardem rips off his head. They were both looking directly up him. But that is good game. 16-5. 5Frags take the win.